Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum dear students. As you know, all institutions are closed due to pandemic of coronavirus in the country. So Asas National School has made special arrangements for online classes that your time should not be wasted. How are you? I hope you will be fine. I am your chemistry teacher of class 8. In the previous lecture, we have studied about the definitions of science and chemistry and got a brief intro of branches of chemistry. I hope you watched the first lecture and are preparing the assigned summer task in the end of the first lecture. I have divided the topic of branches of chemistry into two parts. In this lecture, we cover half of the branches and remaining in the next lecture. Well, dear students, here are the branches of chemistry. So, chemistry is divided into following branches. First one is physical chemistry. Second one is organic chemistry. And then inorganic chemistry, biochemistry, industrial chemistry, nuclear chemistry, environmental chemistry, and the last one is analytical chemistry. The first branch is physical chemistry. Dear students, physical chemistry deals with the relationship between the composition and physical properties of matter along with changes in them. So, as we know, you must know that there is a relationship between composition of the matter, composition of a substance, which is directly proportional to the physical properties. If the composition of a matter are much stronger, then it will impact the physical properties of that matter. For example, water is composed of hydrogen and oxygen. So its composition has impact on its melting point and boiling point, etc. Physical chemistry has the following applications. When we study physical chemistry, we study about the structure of atom, that how atoms look like, what are the theories and what are the concepts who describe the structure of atom, like different atomic models like Bohr atomic model and Rutherford atomic model, etc. Atom is composed of three basic fundamental particles: proton, neutron and electron. Proton and neutron lies inside the nucleus of an atom, and electron revolves around the nucleus in the outermost shells that are called orbits. And when atoms combine together in this shape, you will see the structure of water molecule. Water molecule forms when two atoms of hydrogen combines with one atom of oxygen, and they form water molecule, that is H2O. So we study the structure of atom and the formation of molecules in this branch. Further, we will study the behavior of gases, liquids and solids, how substances have their physical state, such as you can say in this example, when water is freeze, water changes into ice on freezing, and on heating its behavior is changed and it turns first into after ice into water, and in the third diagram you can see in the test tube it is converted into gaseous state, that is water vapors. So behavior of gases and liquids and solids are also studied in physical chemistry. And the next branch is organic chemistry. Organic chemistry is basically the study of covalent compounds of carbon and hydrogen are called hydrocarbons. and their derivatives, which means that we only study the compounds which have the main element is carbon along with hydrogen. In this diagram you can see a typical pure hydrocarbon contains only the atoms of carbon joined together along with hydrogen atoms. Derivative means when these hydrocarbons, carbon and hydrogen, are attached to the other atom like oxygen, like in glucose, the formula of glucose is C6H12 and O6. So you have seen that oxygen is added to the carbon and hydrogen and it forms glucose. So glucose, we can say that glucose is the derivative of hydrocarbon. Organic chemistry determine, in organic chemistry we study the structure and properties of naturally occurring elements, naturally occurring substances, as well as the substances, the compounds when we synthesize in the industries and the laboratories. All naturally occurring substances are found in plants and animals, and man-made substances, man-made synthesized compounds are formed in industries as well as in laboratories. That the examples are polymers and medicines. So we can study the both naturally occurring and the synthesized compound. The scope of organic chemistry in petroleum, like we extract crude oil and convert into petrochemicals like mobilized diesel, petrol, CNG, all other the petrochemical products are discussed in this organic chemistry branch. The pharmaceutical industry is also emerged as a great industry in which we formulate new and latest medicine for the cure of diseases. So pharmaceutical industry lies under the branch of organic chemistry. So here is the diagram. You can see organic chemistry is known as carbon chemistry because carbon is inside any living and non-living organisms is a main source. Food chemistry and fossil fuels. The next branch is inorganic chemistry. Inorganic chemistry, it is the study of all elements, you can say all remaining elements after carbon and hydrogen or hydrocarbons. The study of all elements in which we do not have hydrocarbons and their derivatives. So remaining compounds except carbon and hydrogen we study in organic chemistry. The scope, the many inorganic chemicals have vast application in every aspect of chemical industry. For example, sulfuric acid is a king of chemical. Its formula is H2SO4 and which is used in any chemical industry, in most of the chemical industries. So one of these industries is glass, in which silicates, sodium silicates are used that are also inorganic compounds. In cement industry, in metallurgy, in which we extract the compounds of metals which are called ores and convert it into pure metals. So in organic chemistry we study different metallurgical process also. Here is the diagram in which we can say that normally we came across the different substances and we can convert when we can say that these are organic and inorganic. These are day-to-day substances. DNA, it is a structural and functional genetic material in every living organism. That is organic. Table sugar is also organic compound. Methane, definitely natural gas that we can use as a domestic fuel in homes. Ethanol, that also comes from sugarcane. Inorganic substances such as table salt, carbon dioxide, diamond and silver are inorganic substances. And the next branch is biochemistry. Biochemistry deals with the study of all chemical reactions, all structures, all compositions that are found in living organisms. Living organisms have different metabolic reactions. All the reactions, their chemicals are converted into one form and to the other form. So we study them in biochemistry. It covers all chemical processes taking place in living organisms such as synthesis and metabolism of biomolecules like carbohydrates and proteins. Biochemistry has a vast application in medicine, food sciences, and agriculture. Now, well, dear students, in the end of this lecture, I have the questions for you to learn and practice. First, you have to define physical chemistry, difference between organic and inorganic chemistry. Then you define biochemistry, and in the last, write down the scope of biochemistry. Recall the answers of the following question again and again and learn it by heart, and then practice it twice in your summer task. You have to read the page 2 or 3 of your chemistry textbook. If you don't have textbook, you can download the textbook from the link that is given in the description below in the lecture. Stay home. Be safe. Thank you very much. See you later in next lecture. Allah Hafiz.